to the cave. Welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. LongHairedYeti'sCave. It's the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show's about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. Get it real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. A beer is cold and it's time to blow. Yeti's Cave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Come on, Win.
Hey, big up, guys. How you doing? Right, we're going to get on with this Chelsea Aston Villa. This one should be a decent game, to be honest. It is on Sky as well, which is good. Means I haven't got to mess around with streams and things like that. So I'm expecting quite a decent game out of this. I mean, Brentford beat Bournemouth 4-1. Cybro, I don't know if you're there, man, but it's looking a bit dicey. Arsenal stayed top with a 2-1 win. I mean, that's looking a bit dicey as well, to be honest. I mean, why bring like Gabriel on? I mean, I think he wanted him to try and get maybe get set piece to pull you away or whatever. But it could be a rush back, maybe. Could be rushing him back or whatever. It might be something to pay for at some point, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Got an interview with Verts at the moment. Chelsea and Aston Villa. Now, I'm expecting this one to be a really, really good game, to be honest. I enjoyed the Forest Manchester City, even though we lost. I enjoyed that one. The Arsenal Brighton, it was all right. I mean, towards the end, it got a bit more entertaining, to be fair, because Brighton started coming to it as well. Because as a neutral, that's kind of what you want. And other than that, I think there was like, I don't know what you guys think, but I think there was like a message there as well for anybody that's going to play against Arsenal at the moment. And that is basically that when they get in the lead and it gets towards the end of the game, if you can manage to grab that equaliser, the panic they have is insane. Hey up, Carl, mate. How you doing, bro? What do you make of it, Carl? There's a lot of panic, wasn't there, at the end? A lot of panic at the end. Oh, beer on that. Beer. Hopefully this game's going to be good anyway. I mean, like I always say, 3 points is 3 points, but there was definitely a lot of panic at the end of that game. Well, Rice did all right, to be honest, to say he was on the... Mind you, I wouldn't... You know what? I could put Rice anywhere on a pitch, to be honest with you. I think he's just one of those players that's got that ability to, like, you can put him anywhere and he'll put in a shift. I think Anderson would as well, to be honest. I do think he did really well. That Raya save, oh my days. That was a point gatherer, that Raya save. Beautiful save from that left-footed volley. Absolutely beautiful. Gyökeres, got his chance in the first half. Probably should have done better with that. Didn't really get much power on it or anything like that. Thought he made some good runs, but sometimes he got the ball, sometimes he didn't. Again, you know, Saka, when he had that shot over the top, I thought, why are you so greedy, man? You got Jokeres in the middle. As good a save as you can make, yeah, absolutely. 100%. It's a cracking save, to be fair. Absolutely quality save that was. And it's now on to Chelsea and Aston Villa. Can Aston Villa maintain the chase? Liverpool's there with 32 points as well. Saka was a greedy bastard all game. He fucked me off today. Yeah, I totally agree. I said that myself, yeah. I totally agree. While I was watching it, I said it. I said it, bro. But, yeah, I mean, it's just pass the damn ball. There's a few times where I just thought, just pass the ball, you know, and he didn't actually do that. Trossard, I thought, was really good, though. I do like Trossard, I must admit. He always manages to get it to the byline regardless, and he manages to get his foot round it to get the ball into the box. I do think he's a very valued player, to be fair. And the midfield, you know, because you didn't have Rice, the midfield at times was just empty. It was completely empty because Rice weren't there. It just shows how big of a player Rice actually is. Because the midfield was pretty much empty most of the time in that game. And it just shows how important Rice actually is. He's just one of those quality players. I mean, if you had 11 Declan Rices, you'd probably be able to win most of the stuff. Carl Rossi, and how big of a loss Party is? Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Yeah, I mean, it was all right game. Wasn't mega impressed with it, if I'm honest, but got the win, and that's what matters, isn't it? At the end of the day, wasn't replaced properly. No, definitely not. Right, so I'm going to get on with this game, and let's just have a quick look on the match. See the teams so that I can get used to who they are. Right, so you got Chelsea, you got Sanchez in goal, you got James, you've got Badiashile, you got Chalobah, you've got Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandez, Neto, Palmer, Garnacho, and Pedro. And for Aston Villa, you got Martinez, Maatsen, Konza, Lindelof, Cash, Kamara, Tielemans, Rogers, Buendia, and McGinn and Mallon. That Rogers is on a bit of a tear at the minute. This might be a good game, actually. This might be a fair few goals in this one. Probably be a 1-1 now, but, you know. It's got all the looks of being a decent game anyway. But yeah, Carl, was you convinced? Was you convinced, or did you see like the cracks? I mean, I've heard DJB talking about it. Kenny, I think, will say the same thing as well. Odegaard's pressing is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen, mate. It looks like the in-betweeners dancing. I've never seen anything like that. Right, we're about to kick off. And that's back to Martinez. Martinez smashes the ball up the field. That's headed through by Villa, by Morgan Rogers. And Villa trying to get through the Chelsea line at the minute. Smashed over the top, though, by Badiashile. Cucurella should win that one. Heads it up the field into Cash. And then Badiashile should be able to get that back to the keeper. Sanchez smashes the ball out into the middle. And that goes all the way over. Lindelof's in there with the header. Gets the ball away. It's over to Reece James. Reece James plays it down this right-hand side. You got Palmer in the centre as well, into Neto, back to James, goes back for Neto, and that goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, this one's on Sky, which I'm happy about because the other one that I was using just kept freezing and stuff like that. It's doing my head in. Right, we'll put that one on there. We'll grab one of the others. I'm starting withdrawals with the UFC now. Yeah, no. Not be long, will it? Not be long. Got some good ones coming up as well. When's the first one? Is it January? What is it? There's Palmer, plays it down to Neto. Neto now on this right-hand side, up against Matson. It back to Reece James, into Palmer. Palmer back to Reece James. James into Caicedo. Caicedo just puts it over the top. Palmer's got a chance here, shot, and it's wide. Nice little dink over the top there by Caicedo. And I'm starting to withdraws. I think it's January the 25th. Well, that's a good way away, isn't it? There'll be some fight nights, though, won't there? Going to be some fight nights in the meantime, or is that actually the first sort of lot as we come back? Evening all, big up Tony. All right, matey. Yeah, I've just been listening to DJB because he was actually at the game, and apparently the fans started singing "Ole, ole, ole, own goals" or whatever, something about own goals. I don't believe there is, mate. And good evening, Carl. Good evening to you guys. 3 minutes and 15 gone. Still 0-0. Chelsea with the ball at the moment. Chalobah to Badiashile. Back to Chalobah. Chalobah down the right-hand side to Neto. Neto's going to have a run through here on McGinn. He's got the pace on McGinn. Gets it through. Got Matson coming through to him, though. Neto pulls it back. Ball into the box. Cucurella outside the box. Can't quite get the shot off, though. It's into Garnacho now. Garnacho has to go back to Badiashile. Badiashile back to Chalobah. Then Chalobah down the right-hand side for Neto again. Neto gets it through to Palmer. This is dangerous. It's well cut out, though, by Boubacar. And Boubacar gets the ball forward, and Aston Villa running through the centre at the moment with Morgan Rogers taken off him, though, really well by Reece James, I mean. And then Villa on the attack again. We have him next week. Yeah, nice. Over to Garnacho. Garnacho now on the left-hand side. Pulls into the right, plays it into the middle, but that's easy covered there by Konza. And then Villa smash it down the pitch looking for Mallon. Badiashile manages to stop that, but here comes Morgan Rogers. He's all on his own. He can get round and get the shot off. Can't. He gets the ball taken off him. Cucurella clears it, and it's with Fernandez. Fernandez plays it down to Palmer. This is definitely going to be a good one. This is Palmer now on the right hand side. Puts his foot on the ball, gets it back to Neto. And Palmer drops it back to Reece James. Wanted an afternoon cuppa. Realised I was out of fucking sugar. Didn't feel like leaving the house today, but shit happens. Yeah. What you make of Paddy Pimblett giving such an easy route to a title shot like it? I like him, but he should have faced at least two prime top 10 contenders first. Yeah, I mean they do like doing this thing where they like give them a shot though, don't they? I mean, look at the guy who fought Pantoja. I mean, they did the same with him, didn't they? Really, that was sort of a fast track as well. But the thing is, Pimlet is Pimlet's money, isn't he? Pimlet's money, so I suppose they're always going to try and push him forward in that respect. He is a fan favourite, so you know. Big up Yeti, how you doing, mate? I'm all right, mate. And yeah, I mean, Paddy Pimlet. I mean, look, he is good, but yeah, I see where you're coming from. But I think he will sell out what he's into. You know, I mean, the Gaethje fight is going to be excellent. I hear what you're saying. They ain't even tried it with Pimlet to Dana open for the next McGregor. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and they've got that also got that McGarry who they've got in place on that one as well, haven't they? But I think Pimlet's the big one. That's down to Neto. Neto into Palmer. Palmer then trying to get past. We've got about 4 Villa players trying to get past, and he's gone back down to Neto on this right hand side. Neto gets it into Palmer. Palmer gets challenged again. Ball in the middle for Palmer. Gets cleared by Aston Villa. 7 minutes and 15 gone. This is looking like it's quite an open game, actually. Caicedo gets it to the wing to Reece James. Reece James crosses all the way over and even takes out Garnacho. That's gone out for a throw-in. Big up Carl. Sorry I couldn't stay for the game earlier, guys. Yeah, no worries, man. It's all good. And evening United fan. Yeah, it's all good, mate. If people come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. It's all good, mate. There's no restraints or anything like that here. 7 minutes and 55 gone, and still 0-0. Boubacar gets taken down. Kamara, or whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. Let's have a look at this. I mean, he just clip him, but he is going over anyway. It does catch him. Definitely does catch him. Eight minutes and 30 gone. Carl Rossi, good win for you guys, eh? And win's a win, we'll take it. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. That's it, innit? You know, you win, top of the league, you know, nothing to worry about in that respect. It's what you had to do, you know, exactly what you needed to do tonight. You know, pressure was on, and you could see it really that the pressure was on as well. So you've got to make sure you keep it going, keep that mentality going as well. Just keep picking up those points, staying top. Fulham beat West Ham, so I mean that leaves West Ham on 13 points. Burnley got a draw, so they're on 12 points. West Ham's in a real bad way at the minute. The window for West Ham's going to be huge. It's going to be massive. If they get that wrong, that's it. They've either got to make sure Nuno gets everything he wants, or they've got to replace him with someone else. But it's not looking good for them at all at the minute. And Bournemouth 4-1 against Brentford. I mean, got beat 4-1 against Brentford. I don't know what's going on with Bournemouth, to be honest. Well, I do, because Sai tells me they get a lot of chances and they can't finish. So that's pretty much where that's going to go, because that's what matters, isn't it? The goals. Ball over the top for Chelsea, going to Neto, but Cole Palmer should be able to pick that up. And he's tackled straight away by Buendia. 10 minutes and 41 gone. And I will mostly likely amount to nothing, as I've said for the 1,000th fucking time. But no point crying like a bitch until it does fall apart. Yeah, exactly. Even though Arteta looks more bold day by day, you know what? There was a big tell at the end of the game, and I was saying it to Tony because I don't know why, but Sky cameras was on Arteta when he was walking across the pitch to the players, and he was going like that. And that, to me, was a big tell. That could be a meme, that can. And, yeah, I feel bad for Nuno. He deserves a big club. Yeah, I like Nuno. I just don't think, I don't think he's got what he needs there at the minute. If you're going to have a good window and get the players in that he actually needs, then he might be able to sort something out. Nuno seems to be one of those managers that either works for him like it did with Wolves, like it did with us, or it just doesn't, like it did like with Spurs. That's how he seems to be. I don't know what the reason is for that, but I mean, I think they definitely need some recruitment. I think they're after that Coventry striker, to be honest. But they've got to try and get something sorted out. And that is the difference between a manager and a boy. Arteta is a little boy. Joke, bro. Yeah, well, he'll agree with you, mate. Carl will agree with you. I mean, to be honest, any manager worth his salt would turn around to Saka and say, pass the fucking ball. Pass the fucking ball to the... Well, I mean, he's not bothered about Jokeres, but... I mean, who was saying it? I think it was DJB said it, or it might have been Matty. As soon as Jesus came on, he was getting the ball all the time, and he got it into some really good spots as well, Jesus. And told me everything I need to know about what he said about I'm not really a goal scorer. But when you got it on that left-hand side, mate, you could have had a shot there, and you just didn't. You've dallied around and messed around. And Odegaard, oh my days. Oh my days. And that is the difference between a manager and a boy. Adji Wright, yeah, I think that's him, yeah. Yeah, that's him. I think they're after him. 100 million, I think they've been told there. Is he that good? I've not seen anything of him, to be honest. I said the exact same thing last week. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, did you? I mean, I know you might not remember it now, but he was on the left-hand side, and the ball went clear, and there was a Brighton player running in for it, and Odegaard was standing there, and that's all he did. He continued to stand there and let the Brighton player get the ball. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, Cucurella's got pushed down now by Morgan Rogers. 14 minutes and 25 gone. Still 0-0. That Cucurella, you know what Cucurella reminds me of? Like them little Yorkshire Terriers, you know, them little dogs that fucking bite your fucking ankles. I mean, that was just stupid from Rogers, that was, though. What the fuck? Big up to you. How you doing, Oregon Gooner? You had a good Christmas, mate. And would you ever sell Saka? I wouldn't sell him. I'd make sure he knows that he's a team, that there's a team there, not just him. That's what I'd do, pretty much. Any manager worth his salt would do that. You know, just let him know that, you know, you are a skillful player, you are good at what you do, but just realise there is a team there, and if anybody's in a better position than you, give them the fucking ball. That's Football 101. Evening Dalton, Saka is a star boy. Hey, I don't see it. Yeah, big up Cork. Yeah. I think he's, I don't know about you guys, but I think he's got greedier and greedier from what I can tell. There's a few times when he should have passed the ball off, and he just didn't. He just kept it to himself instead. Like I say, any manager, I mean, because he never takes him off. He'll never take Saka off, no matter what. If both of Saka's legs just like fell off, and he was just like licking his way down the wing, Arteta would still keep him on. He's like a fucking turtle, like with his hands like that and biting the ground and dragging himself along the fucking wing. Arteta still wouldn't take him off. Big up, bro. I hope you had an amazing Christmas and greedy Saka. And big up, Christmas was class. And Madueke would have bagged that at the end of. Yeah. Was it Eze on the bench? I didn't actually see who was on the bench. David Raya saved you again, really. I mean, that save was absolute class. From Welbeck, I think it was. That was a quality save, that was. There's Palmer's running through all the way. Garnacho gets it back into Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez puts it wide. Canter. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I don't. He'll never take Saka off. But like you say, he's star boy, so he can do whatever he wants. And to me, that's never a good thing in football, to be honest. We have a player that can do whatever they like, make mistakes and all this, that, and the other, and you still will never actually get dropped or anything. Give Madueke a chance to shine. He might have been well up for that today, and he might have actually been able to shine and do something really good. He's never taken Saka off. He's got to tell him, man. He's got to tell him. He's got to pull him aside and say, "Look, prick, stop being a greedy bastard." I think that's what they've done with Morgan Gibbs-White, because Gibbs-White over the last 2 games, he's looking for the basics and the basic pass and everything all of a sudden, So he's definitely changed the way he's playing. There's Cucurella, Villa player on the floor. Garnacho tries to get through. Cucurella gets it, and then McGinn just shepherds him out. Cash is the player on the floor. I didn't see what happened there. That was the worst camera angle ever. I didn't see any point in bringing Gabriel Magalhaes on either. I mean, that's too soon, isn't it? I didn't see no point in bringing him on at all, to be honest. I mean, if he could have bagged the free a corner, like I think he probably brought him on for, then fine. But I just did not see any reason to bring him on. He could have had a relapse or anything like that. But I'd love someone to explain to me Odegaard's pressing, because I've never seen anything so funny in all my life, to be honest. Caicedo's going to take a shot. Ooh, bounces off a Villa player. Palmer, though's got it in the box. It's into Garnacho. Can he actually get something off here? Can't get anything off at the moment. Gets it into Enzo Fernandez. Villa get the ball away. McGinn goes flying down. Cucurella goes flying into Rogers again. But I mean, I wouldn't even class it as pressing, to be honest. His goal was good, though. I mean, I'll give him his due. His goal was good. Just some of the other stuff he does, he just goes to sleep. He just don't want to get involved in the rough stuff at all. I was waiting for a mistake from him, to be honest, and a Tony. So Enzo goes into McGinn. McGinn goes flying on the floor. He has just run straight into him, to be fair. It's not McGinn, is it? That's Buendia. This one looks a decent game, though, to be fair. Looks all right. Pretty much end-to-end at the minute. Chelsea getting forward well. Just the final ball, and then there's some good defending from Liverpool. Aston Villa. Here's Mallon, though. Headed away by Badiashile. Chelsea now trying to get away with Palmer. Pedro goes down with McGinn. McGinn into Rogers. Rogers puts the ball into the box. Buendia. No, can't really get much off that, really. That's going to go to Reece James. James is going to put it down this right-hand side into Palmer. Palmer into the middle to Fernandez. Badiashile down the left to Cucurella. Cucurella then plays it into Garnacho. Garnacho gets the ball into the box. That's covered again, though, by Villa. And they've got a bit of space here for McGinn. Plays it down the left-hand side for Rogers, but Chalabar's going to have that. All the way back to the keeper, into Caicedo, in the middle now with Fernandez. Over to the right to Neto. Reece James, back to Neto. Back to Chalabar. Into Caicedo, back to Chalabar again. 23 minutes and 20 gone. Still 0-0. Good Garnacho now. He's going to try and take on Cash. Can't get round Cash. Has to pass it back to Cucurella. Cucurella then back to Badiashile. Caicedo back to Chalabar. Into Neto. Neto gets the ball into the box. Oh, it's a shot there from Pedro. It's Martinez, though. I need to watch that the interview with Dice as well. According to Expat, he's probably going to get a fine for what he said. That Jesus though that we've got. I mean, he don't half get fucking knocked around and shit in the game. Ball over the top from Martinez into Mallon to Caicedo with Cucurella on this left-hand side. Plays it into Fernandez. Fernandez back to Badiashile. Over to Chalabar. Into Neto to Reece James. Reece James goes back for Chalabar. Over to Badiashile. Into Fernandez. Fernandez looking for someone making a run. Get it back to Chalabar instead. It's back to Fernandez. Back to Chalabar. Into Neto. Somebody to move. Need somebody to move. That's Badiashile. Back to Chalabar. Chalabar puts one over the right-hand side. Looking for Neto again. That's got by Matson, though. Matson now. Smashed down the pitch. That's going to only go to Caicedo. Caicedo puts it over to the left-hand side to Garnacho. Garnacho trying to get round Cash. Gets round one, but can't get round the other. Takes out Kamara. And it's now with Reece James. Over to Neto. Neto gets the ball into the box. Again, it's a Aston Villa player. Villa trying to clear the ball now. At the minute, Chelsea are pretty much keeping most of the possession. Just can't quite get it right on that final ball at the moment. Into Fernandes, to Caicedo, Reece James, back to Neto. Neto back to Chalobah. They're just pushing forward that little bit more. 5 shots for Chelsea so far. And that's into Palmer. Palmer now is going to turn and have a run. It's got crowded out though. Villa could get on a counter attack here if they do this right. But Fernandes is going flying towards him. That's cut out well as well by Badiashile. Buendia's got taken out. We're now taken out. Oh, man. Oh, I don't even feel like drinking tonight. I think I'm a bit drained from that Forest game, to be honest. That Forest game was mega energy. So I think I'm a bit taken out by that. I mean, you've got Spurs against Palace tomorrow, and I think there's Leeds game as well. I can't remember who they're playing. I'll probably just do the Spurs Palace one or past 4 if I'm going to do that. I don't know. We'll see. I might do. We shall see. There's Chelsea getting through the centre now. Gets caught by Matson though. Chalobah. Neto again on this right-hand side. Played into Caicedo. Back to Reece James. Back to Chalobah. Over to Badiashile. Down the left-hand side for Garnacho. This seems to be where they could get the break from. Garnacho, if they can get like a decent ball into the middle and they can actually win the ball in the middle, then I think that's where they'll kind of get it from. It's back now with the Chelsea defence. Shame about that Forest game. You guys really showed up today. Yeah, absolutely. And it was a good game. Yeah, it was. Fantastic. It's like, you know, like when you put that kind of like effort in, you just feel like fucking deflated. I mean, I can't imagine how the players feel, but you know, we go again. We've got Everton next at the City Ground, and we need to go at Everton like we have done Manchester City. Shut them down. Win the game. Yellow card for Cash. Foul on Garnacho. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the replay of that. Yeah, he has caught him. Definitely caught him there. 29 minutes and 45 gone. Oh, I do for the beer, I think. Garnacho went back to his trans haircut and colour. Yeah. Reece James puts it over to Palmer. Palmer can't get anything going off that. And it goes over again to Reece James on this left-hand side. Cross comes in. That's headed away by Villa. Bicycle kick type thing from Chelsea. And it's still 0-0. 30 minutes and 27 gone. not a bad game. It's kind of slowed down a little bit now. I mean, it started quite frantic, and then it kind of slowed down all of a sudden. There's no Maresca. He's must have been sent off or whatever in the last game or something. Ball over the top from Villa. Chelsea managed to head the ball back with Cucurella. Yeah, he's not able to do anything with that, Pedro. 0-0, 31 minutes gone. Must have been part of his boyfriend's Christmas present. Big up, yeah, big up, Bolgo. You're all right, mate. Throw into Villa. Cash with it. Nice throw in there from Cash, but Morgan Rogers keeps it against Cucurella. And Morgan Rogers goes down. Big fight going on now. Garnacho trying to keep it. Gets it over to Badiashile. Caicedo in the centre. Gets it across again to Garnacho. It's definitely the way that they're trying to go through. Ball in for João Pedro. João Pedro doesn't get anything on it. That's going to have to be looked at, I think. Didn't even get his foot out, so I don't know what actually happened there. Yeah, nothing in that. Nothing in that. Thrown himself to the floor, man. 32 minutes and 24 gone. Martinez smashes the ball down the pitch. That's headed away by Badiashile. Caicedo. Caicedo over to the right-hand side for Neto. Neto's running him here. He's a really good player, Neto. Gets the ball into the box. Can't get the header, though. It's with Caicedo outside the box with Palmer. Too many claret shirts there, though. Reece James gets it across to Neto. Neto now gets it over to Reece James. Reece James gets the ball again. Back to Neto. Neto puts the ball into the box. That's headed away by Lindelof. And Badiashile is going to get it all the way back to Sanchez. Sanchez into Caicedo. Back to Chalobah, into Caicedo again. Into Badiashile. Shilly gets it down to Garnacho. Garnacho up against Cash. Gets it into Cucurella. Cucurella goes for the quick cross. Shot comes in from Reece James. That bounces just wide. Still 0-0, 34 minutes and 10 gone. 7 chances now to Chelsea and not one to Aston Villa. You know what that normally means, though, don't you? Villa now trying to attack down this left-hand side with Rogers. Rogers gets it in the middle to McGinn. McGinn then has to turn and drop it back to Tielemans. And McGinn now gets it across to Maatsen, but that should be cut out there by Neto. And Palmer's on the attack now down this right-hand side. Gets it across to Cucurella. Bit of space there. Gets it to Garnacho. Garnacho now up against Cash. Garnacho looking for a pass back. Can't get past them. Into Fernandez. Gets it into João Pedro. Booted away by Tielemans. Reece James over to Caicedo, pass to Cucurella, but Cucurella's going to have a fight here from McGinn. And the pass down to Garnacho isn't good enough, and Cash picks it up. And it's smashed up the wing to McGinn. And Morgan Rogers could get on this. Reece James flies in with a challenge. And it's Back with Neto on this right-hand side. Neto running inwards, gets it through to Palmer. It's with Fernandez. Fernandez back to Garnacho. Garnacho now looking to get something. Gets Cucurella away on the left, and that should be a corner. 35 minutes and 48 gone. This has got all the hallmarks of all of a sudden being a one attack from Aston Villa, and then they score. Wish refs would start carding for diving and stop being pussies. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. And I was a Forest game in the afternoon. We played really good, man. We played really good. We made it hard work for City to beat us today, to be honest. They didn't manage to beat us, though. But the fact that we let a goal in right after the first half, brilliant first half, fucking fantastic. And then after this, when the second half started, we let a goal in straight away. But the most impressive thing here's a goal here. The most impressive thing was that basically we got the goal back straight away. But then unfortunately, Man City, but they had to work hard to get the win off us today. Bargab, that was the game of the day. City won it, but Forest really showed up, and it could have went either way. And Cherky. Yeah, I mean, he was decent as well. But you know what? Foden was a fucking thorn in the side as well. Foden was all over the place. That's a goal there for Chelsea. I think it's an own goal from a corner. But yeah, Foden was absolutely all over the place. I mean, man, he just kept popping up everywhere. Foden. They're a tough team to beat. We gave them a good game though. They had to think. We really made them think today. Right, okay. So where's that gone then? Ooh. So 1-0 to Chelsea. I think on the balance of play, I don't think you can argue with that, to be quite honest with you. But I thought that Aston Villa was going to get a drop away and actually get a goal after not really offering any goal threat whatsoever. 37 minutes and 55 gone. 1-0 to Chelsea. That Turkey be two-footed. I don't know about that. And here's McGinn. Turkey's a good player. Savinho's a good player. They've got a lot of good players. But, we did what we could do, really. I mean, we came out with the right attitude. First half, we just shut them down big time. But then, unfortunately, second half, we just didn't really wake up at the start of it. And we got a goal scored on us. And that's what you pay for lack of concentration. I could see it in the first half. Foden kept getting it in that centre, just like off to the right, just outside the box. There was a space there that Foden kept getting into. And I was thinking, I'm going to have to watch that pass going into there. And then, unfortunately, Guardiola gets it and plays it in. And, that's it. You should have been able to see that. But we didn't. So it is what it is. But we got straight back into the game with a fantastic goal. Absolute fantastic goal for us. Love that goal, what we scored. And then we just couldn't really get anything going after that. But the hard work was there. The grit was there, definitely. Can't fault that at all. Diving in front of shots, Milenkovic getting in front of Haaland, and as he was shooting, and it hits his foot, and he was doing all the things right in that respect. But then, it's just how it is, isn't it? We carry on playing like that, we'll be all right. And he's more two-footed than you yet. Is he? Okay. I mean, I've got 2 feet, so I suppose you're right in that respect. But he is a good player. Haaland didn't really get much in the game, to be fair, so I think we did well in that respect. It's always going to be a tough game. Always going to be a tough game. I'm just so impressed the fact that we got straight back into it when they scored. I think everybody thought we were just going to get walloped at that point. But we didn't. We kept our heads, we kept going, and we just kept doing what we was doing. Just could not get that, could not get the other goal, basically. But we gave it a good try. And Arsenal beat Brighton anyway. So, you know, someone will have to try and stop City at some point, but it's not going to be easy. They've got Sunderland next. Sunderland will make them work as well. And it's over to Neto. Neto into Lindelof's done all right, to be fair. I mean, he won most of the stuff that's coming to the box. Palmer with a shot. That's easy, though, for Martinez. Konza back to Martinez. Martinez then gets it out to Lindelof. Lindelof into Tielemans. Tielemans turns, gets the ball down the right-hand side. That's going to be cut out, though, by Cucurella. Both players, Matt Cash, Cucurella, come together there. Both are all right, though. And Tielemans with a pass down the right-hand side. Matson taken out there. It's Mallon. Mallon trying to get through. Gets it to McGinn. McGinn tries a skill which does not work, and it just gets taken straight off him. Neto then tries to get it forward, and Tielemans should pick that up. It's coming to half time. And that's over to Konza, into Kamara, to McGinn, back to Lindelof. And Lindelof turns around and passes it back to Martinez. Back into Konza. Thing is with Villa, though, they tend to sort of come into it right when you least expect it. They don't give up, let's put it that way. Lindelof back to Martinez again. Villa just keeping it in defence at the minute. Just coming to half time as well. What have Villa got? Have they got the ability to come back into this? Here's the goal. So it just basically goes straight through, and it's Pedro on the leg. It goes in off Pedro. Here's McGinn over to Cash. Cash then puts the ball over the top. Trying to get through here, Villa, but Fernandes has got the ball. Rodgers gets it. Rodgers takes a shot over the bar, but it's foul anyway on Fernandes. Rodgers and Cucurella are arguing again. Oh. Guys, I think I'm going to go at half time, to be honest. I'm just knackered. I think it's because I've had something to eat. It just drained me completely. It's just totally fucking drained me. All this commentary and shit and that Forest game, there's a lot of energy in that and stuff, and it's just completely fucking drained me. Gotcha, missed it. Yeah, if you look at highlights should be pretty decent. Tielemans into McGinn. McGinn then gets it back to Konza. Konza back to Martinez. trip there on Morgan Gibbs, Morgan Rogers. I don't know if it was a trip or not, to be honest. Baddy Italy just pushed him out of the way, basically. And yeah, he put in on a 5-hour day. Absolutely. Don't blame you, mate. And the Arsenal game wasn't that great. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I think that was my chill. That was my chill time. And I don't think I've come back from that, to be honest. It's normally when I have something to eat. I just feel drained. And you know what? You know, when you feel drained, the worst thing you can do is commentate on this football. It's like back to the keeper, back to the defender, back to the fullback. Oh, and then it's into the middle. Oh, wait a minute, it's down the left. No, the left player knocks it back to the keeper. And it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, do something, man. Fuck's sake. Free kick, though, to Aston Villa on the right-hand side. Begin with it. Oh, mate, that's awful. Straight into Sanchez. 47 minutes gone. Ball out to Garnacho. To Cucurella. Cucurella's pass back to Garnacho is kicked out for a throw. That's half time, guys. So it's 1-0 to Chelsea at half time. I'm going to head out because I'm knackered. I just feel absolutely drained now. So yeah, cheers guys for the support. Appreciate it. Thank you massively as always. We'll see how we go tomorrow. Probably be back for the Palace Tottenham game. I think that one should be all right. Well, we say that about everyone, but that one should be quite decent. And I think there's a Leeds United game on as well. Not sure. Sunderland Leeds. I mean, that could be a good one as well at 2:00. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to head out, guys. So catch you later. Cheers for the support as always. And yeah, cheers, Tony. And much love, guys. And keep it real, keep it yay. And tatty fucking bye. See you later, guys. Take it easy.